Do I have anywhere to go today? No. But did I put a full face of makeup on to look nice for you guys? I sure did. Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. My name is Kenzie. If you did not know that, now you know. And you guys, today we're going to be doing a full review on the Dior Lady Dior. So until then, just wait. If this is your first time ever seeing me, then hello, my name is Kenzie. I'm so happy to have you. I do a lot of videos on luxury handbags, luxury fashion, travel when we can, but mostly luxury handbags. I love those. So if any of that sounds fun to you, if you like that idea, then I would ask that you consider clicking the subscribe button and give this video a like and ding the little bell down there so you're notified every time I upload. But without any further ado, let's get into the review. The Dior Lady Dior, one of the absolute classics from the House of Dior, and I have a lot of thoughts on this bag. I will show like a full up close. As you can see, I do have my small Lady Dior in a blush pink color, and it has this beautiful canage pattern quilting on the front and back, and I do have this strap on the side, which does have the nice charms that you get with the ABC Lady Dior. Now, I got this bag. I've had it for close to a year. It's not been a full year yet. I got it back in like June or July of 2021, but I've had it for quite a few months and I do use it pretty often. So I do feel like I am able to actually make a review on this bag. As you can see on the bottom, it does have 4 lovely feet. And yeah, so the first thing I want to get into are the looks on this bag. I don't think anyone can deny that this bag is absolutely stunning and beautiful in every single way. It is just one of Dior's most immaculate bags in my opinion. It's so beautiful and classic. It is very ladylike. It's Lady Dior. It is very girly. It's very elegant. So if that's not something that you're into, then you just won't like this bag unless you get like a darker color, like a black one or something. I love the black ones as well. But yeah, I think this bag just all in all is just, well, not all in all, but looks wise is just incredibly beautiful. I don't know very many bags that I've seen that are this pretty. Like I have my Chanel classic flaps that I think are gorgeous. I think the Hermes Birkin is gorgeous. I think the Louis Vuitton Capucines bag is gorgeous, and I think this bag is gorgeous. Probably one of my top 5 favorite bags on looks alone. Definitely this is one of them because it's just so stunning. But as you know, with many things, looks are not everything. So I do want to go into what can fit in this bag. We're going to do like a few sections of this video, like looks, what fits, practicality, you know, stuff like that. So moving on from the looks category, let's just go into the capacity. There are a few different options when it comes to the Lady Dior. You have the micro bag, which I think is literally kind of, I don't know, I don't really think it's that important. It fits like maybe a pack of gum. I don't know, I don't like the micro bag. But then you have the mini bag, which a lot of people have. I don't know them, but I know of people that have the mini bag, and it is definitely a mini bag. So if you're someone that's very minimal with your stuff, or if you're going for a night out, I think the mini bag is definitely more of a night out bag. But yeah, that one's cute, and it has a thinner chain strap. It doesn't have a thicker like leather strap. I was gonna say velvet. It doesn't have a thicker leather strap. It has a chain strap, but it is super cute. And then you have the small one right here, which is the one that I have. I think the small is actually perfect, to be honest. In my personal opinion, for what I carry with me, I wouldn't need to get a medium size or anything like that. I think the small is actually really, really great. I wouldn't do a mini because that's too small, and I wouldn't even be able to fit my phone in there. I can fit my phone in this just fine. And then after the small size, you have the medium size right here, which I think most other people tend to lean more towards because it does actually fit quite a lot. And then I think there might be a large size. I don't know if they make them regularly anymore, but I know there's a micro, a mini, a small, a medium, and I think there's a large. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into what fits into this bad boy, or bad girl rather, because she's a girl. I've currently got all of my stuff in my green classic flaps. Let me take stuff out of that. In this bag right here, the Lady Dior, I do have a bag organizer. And also, one thing I will say on the Lady Dior bags, as you can see, there is this little flap in the middle right here. This could either be really nice or really annoying. I have actually found it to be both. I think it's nice because you know, like people just can't fit their hand into your bag and like take any of your stuff, but it is kind of annoying because you have to go in and unroll it to get it out. But I do have a bag organizer in here for storage. I think this is from Samorga. I'm not 100% sure where I got this from. I know I used a disc. No, it is a Zumoni one. I used a discount code, someone's discount code on that. Anyways, the inside of the bag without the organizer looks like this. It's a black hole and it has one zip pocket at the back right there, but I don't think anyone I've ever seen use that. No one uses that. But yes, so here's that. It's a very small opening as well. I don't usually have any issues getting stuff in and out of, but it is quite a small opening. So first thing I would normally fit in this bag is of course my phone, which fits in nice and easy, just like that. Oh, and also I don't keep the bag organizer in there when I'm actually using it because the bag organizer actually takes up a lot of room. Believe it or not, it's insane. I think bag organizers are really useful when it comes to like bigger bags, like the Neverfull or like a Birkin or something like that, like bigger bags. When it comes to this bag, a bag organizer like literally halves the space. It keeps it organized, but you can't fit much. And then I have my card holder right here. It just fits right inside with no issues, honestly. Just right inside like that. And then I have my Louis Vuitton key holder right here, which will fit usually pretty comfortably just like next to my card holder. Like that, if you see that, it's actually pretty fine. There's no issues whatsoever. And then I could normally fit a lipstick right here or a chapstick. It's just like my Hermes lip balm and then my sunglasses. So I can normally fit these two in there as well. Just kind of like just plop them inside. Yeah, and that's probably all I would fit in here, but genuinely, even the small size, it's got a decent amount of room. So yeah, that's what I would fit inside the Lady Dior. And then she's ready to go, just like this. When it comes to weight, I do not think that she's super heavy. She does have a little bit of heft to her when she's filled, but she's really not that heavy. I've never had any issues walking around being like, oh man, this bag is so heavy. Nah, not at all. Do I normally use the straps? It depends. I will say one thing when I get into the cons of this bag as to the reason that I don't use the straps as much as I did when I first got this bag. So normally now I will take the straps off and use it just as a top handle, like a cute little top handle. You can like put it in the crook of your arm like this, super duper cute. I think it's adorable like that. We'll get into the rest of it. I'm just kind of skipping over stuff because I'm excited. Anyways, that is what I would fit in the bag. I think if you can like change out some stuff if you wanted to, like if you put your phone in your pocket or something like that, then you could totally save that room and put something else in there. You could even maybe fit like a small little agenda in here or something. Entirely up to you. Okay, listen, I just did something and I'm so shocked that it worked. I did this before and I swear it took up so much room. I just put all of my stuff into this bag with the organizer in it and it fits perfectly. I swear I've tried this before. Maybe I used something else, but I have tried this before and it took up so much room. Like I could fit like barely anything inside the bag with the organizer in it. Look, the organizer's inside. Can you see that extra pink lining right there? That's the organizer. Oh my God, that changes everything. I'm so excited that I can fit everything in the bag with the organizer. Oh my God. One thing that I do want to mention when it comes to this bag, and this is probably not even that big of a deal, but one thing that I will say is that this flap right here, like I said, it can be really annoying. And if you are someone that doesn't want to fiddle with your bag, if you just want like an open space that you can just put your stuff in, put your hand in, grab out your stuff. This is not gonna be that bag. You do have to physically like roll this thing open like this in order to get into your stuff. So that can be super annoying. And there is a thing right here that does bother me because I can't clean this, and I am not like a clean freak, but I do like to keep my stuff clean. But dust and debris collects in this little flap where the flap is, like in this little crevice right here, and I can't really get in there to clean that, and I don't want to use like water on this bag. I don't know if that's allowed. Like I reckon I could get like a damp paper towel or something and like run my finger along there, but I'm afraid to because I don't want to mess it up. So now I do think those are the pros of the bag, that it's beautiful, that it looks amazing, and obviously it's a classic from the House Dior. This thing is never going out of style. It is never losing its popularity. The thing is though, is that this bag does not hold its value very well, which is very weird to me, and every person I hear talk about that says that it's really weird to them. I really hope something happens and like 2022 can be like the year of the Lady Dior, because I love this bag. There are some flaws that I'll get into here in a second. I think this bag is really great. Did get this in Europe. Did I mention that? I got this bag in Italy. This was 3,200 euros or something like that. There might have been a price increase since, but it was cheaper in Europe than it was in America. So yeah, there's that. But I don't know, I feel like when you see these, the second you leave the store, the value goes down by like 10-20%. It's kind of insane. Yeah, now we're gonna move on to the cons, because there are some cons, and I feel like depending on who you are, they can be actual deal breakers for you. So yeah, for the cons, I am going to take this strap off. I will say one thing about this strap is that it kind of is hard to get on and off, because there is a particular way that you have to put it on, and it makes it difficult. Let me move the angle. I apologize if it's dark right here, but I had to get a different angle so you guys could see, and I can't bring my light over here. Okay, so a couple things that I will say that are cons are, the first thing is the actual balance of the bag. I have it standing up straight right now, right? But if I just put like the smallest amount of pressure, like look, the actual smallest amount of pressure, this bag will just flop right over and tumble to the floor or like on the table or something. Look, smallest amount of pressure ever. I don't think the feet are very good on this bag. They are like these little baby cones. Let me zoom in. They are these tiny little cones, and there's not enough surface area on the cones to actually keep the bag balanced. As you can see, they're so tapered. They come to like such a deep point that there's like no flat surface area. Like if they were like a tiny bit wider and like a bit, like just even like a little more flat, then they wouldn't have, then the bag wouldn't have that balancing issue. But the fact that these feet are so triangular and like conal shaped that there's literally no balance, and that can be kind of embarrassing, like when you're out to dinner or something and you're trying to be really fancy with this bag, and then you set it down and you just tap it and it falls right over. It doesn't have too bad of an issue when it actually is filled, because the weight of the stuff that's inside will help the feet, and it kind of like counteracts the balancing issue. So when there's stuff inside, it does help a lot. But when it's just, if you have it on display, or if you're carrying a minimal amount or something like that, without you having enough stuff in the bag, it's gonna just topple right over. So that is definitely a big issue for some people, and I feel like it could just get really annoying. Another con about this bag are the handles. I think I do like the shape of the handle. I love the sound. Like, that sound is just great, right? Other than the sound and other than the shape, I do think these handles are kind of bad. Only because, like, listen, normally when you put this bag down, like if you just set it down, okay, well now it's doing it. But if you set it down they're just gonna flop to the side like this, or a lot of the times they're gonna open like that, and it's just not a good look. That just looks kind of weird, right? You know, actually one thing, I learned this not from myself, but from another channel. It was Hello Catwalk City, I believe. Christian Dior's team has such a cool eye to detail. When you do open the handles like this, you still get CD for Christian Dior. How cool is that? I had no idea. Anyways, however cool that is, I don't think letting your bag sit on a table like this while you're eating is like the best look. I think it looks a little odd. So what I always try to do, and what I feel like most people try to do, is they like to balance their handles together so that it looks like proper, like that, you know? But then again, the smallest little touch and it's just like, whoop. So it can definitely be a bit fiddly. I've actually gotten pretty good at balancing them together. It's not a really big issue for me and it doesn't bother me anymore. I just used the bag so much when I was in Italy that I figured out a way to balance them. I do understand how that could be a big issue for some people, but that's probably two of the biggest cons, I think, are three: the feet, the balancing issue, and these handles. They're just very impractical in my opinion, not the best things in the world. That's just not a good look, man. My rice just beeped to let me know that it was done, so I need to wrap this video up. One thing that I actually do want to really mention, I know that in the last clip that I said that there were 3 cons to this bag. I meant to say 4 because I'm going to show you the 4th one right now, and let me tell you, I think it's probably the worst con that this bag has, because this bag, for being how much it is, I have strayed away from using it as much as I want to because color transfer. This bag, I used it, listen, I'm so upset about this. I do love this bag. I think it's great. But again, I don't use it as much as I want to, or as much as I did when I was in Italy, because this bag does have a tendency to get color transfer. Now listen, it was my fault. I wore it with a pair of jeans that I thought were light enough, but apparently not. I wore it with like a pair of light blue denim jeans one day when I was, or it might have been shorts. It was shorts. A light blue denim shorts. I had it crossbody, and that's one of the reasons why I don't crossbody the bag as often anymore, because if I hold it like this, I can't get color transfer. But if it's like sitting on my hip like this and like, you know, bouncing and rubbing up against my pants, then yes, of course, unless you have a black bag or like a dark color transfer is, I think, relatively easy on this bag, which really sucks. But yes, I was just wearing a crossbody one day with a pair of light blue denim jeans and just like I forgot what color shirt, but it wasn't even the shirt issue, it was the jeans issue. And I wore it for about 3 hours. Me and my fiance at the time, he's my husband now, but me and my husband were going just like around town, like to the shops, doing a little look around and everything. And then I got home, took it off, and I noticed that there was this blue, it was very faint. It wasn't like a marker, like it wasn't dark, but there was a blue hue to like the back front, like this area right here of my bag, and I cried. Oh my god. My husband was like, what's wrong, what happened? Oh my god. I cried. I was so upset because at the time I didn't really know how to fix color transfer. I didn't know what to do. I just thought I had ruined it, and I was so upset. I was able to get like a buffing cloth or something, like I think it was like a microfiber buffing cloth, and I just kind of went over it and just like rubbed it. Not hard, but I just like rubbed it and it did come off. You can't tell that there was ever any color transfer there now. It was on the back, but you can't tell there was ever any color transfer there now, thank the Lord. But yeah, that really bothered me, and up until then I haven't worn it crossbody since because I'm so terrified of getting color transfer on it. The only way I would wear a crossbody is if I wore like white jeans. But then again, can white color transfer onto this bag? Because this is a really light bag, so if dark colors can transfer, white is light, but it's white. So I feel like you could even see white on this. I don't know. It really scares me, and I am a little bit paranoid with this bag now. which really sucks because I don't want to be paranoid with this bag. I want to love this bag and, you know, use it all the time, but I feel like I can't use it all the time unless I'm wearing it on my hand. And sometimes I feel like top handling this bag is even more fancy than crossbodying the bag. So if I know I have to top handle it, I might not wear it because I might just be going to the mall, and I don't want to be top handling a fancy ass bag at the mall. I would rather wear it crossbody or something. I don't know. I really just need to work with this bag more. Another thing that I will quickly mention, and I haven't had this issue yet because I do make sure my hands are dry and I make sure my hands are they don't have any like makeup on them or anything when I touch this bag, but I have heard of people saying that the handles will patina over time. They will, because of your natural oils and stuff, they will discolor and get darker and not look as great over time. I haven't had that issue just yet, maybe because I haven't used the bag as often as I would like, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And that's been my review on the bag. Overall, I do still love this bag. I think it's one of the most beautiful bags that I own, and I really, really like it. I am a little scared of it, not to be honest. I'm kind of worried to use it too often. I'm worried that I'm gonna mess it up or get it ruined or something like that. But overall, I do love this bag, but I do understand that there are a few cons, like major cons to the bag that do deter people from it. So I'm here telling you the cons that I think. You just weigh them in your mind, see, because if you are somebody that wears a lot of light colors, this shouldn't be a problem unless you get like a dark colored bag. I'm talking about like a light colored bag like mine. Like if you're wanting like this color or like a pale yellow or like a pastel color or something like that, then if you wear a lot of light colors, then you may not have that big of an issue. If you wear a lot of dark colors, then I wouldn't go with a light colored bag. Again, the handles are a little wonky, but it's not too bad. I mean, once you have the bag for a while, I feel like you kind of just get used to it and you can just position it in the way where it stays up straight, and yeah. But anyways, that's been my review. Oh, quickly, I did just want to show you how to attach the strap. Because I had a lot of issues with this. So what you're going to do is when you have the little hook, here's the front of the bag, you attach it not to this one but to this one, but you attach it on the underside like this. You don't go over top. You don't do that. You attach it on the underside like this. And then you bring this one across and you attach this one to this underside. So it's like a diagonal. So here's this one, the first one, then you're going to put the other one on this side. So it's literally a diagonal, if you see that. And then again, it goes on the underside. So that will help whenever you are wearing a crossbody. That makes the handles, it like brings the handles in and it makes them stay up straight. If you put it on the outer side, it would just impede it and make the handles get in the way. So yeah. But you guys, that has been my review on the Dior Lady Dior. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that my pros and cons, I hope my review helped you in any way. But yeah, if you liked the video, then please go ahead and click up the like button and the subscribe if you want to, and ding the little bell down there so you're notified every time I upload. And you guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!